Helen, it's so great to finally see you, actually. We've been trying to get
Yeah,
the interview happening for a long time, and now we finally got it going on. And my glasses
exactly.
are dirty, so hang on one second. If you've seen my videos, I'm about this prepared in all of my videos. There, I can see.
Okay. Nice
So
to see you,
first,
Kinch. You look great.
why, thank you.
hmm
We'll get you everywhere. So first off, a lot of people don't know anything about you. And where are you from?
I am from Nigeria. You'd say I'm from Abia State, Nigeria, so that makes me Igbo.
Igbo.
Yes, I'm from
Okay.
Nigeria.
And
Yes,
so
the eastern
Igbo
part
is
of
a
Nigeria.
Igbo is a tribe, I imagine.
Yeah, it's a tribe. Yes, exactly. It's like an ethnic group,
Now,
and
a
so
lot of people
yeah.
don't know where Nigeria actually is. So for those people who are
Nigeria.
geographically challenged, Nigeria is
hmm
where?
Nigeria is in West Africa.
Okay, West Africa.
Yes,
Now,
West Africa.
you were describing that you're from the Igbo tribe, and one thing I'm really interested in, I mean, we're going to go directly into it, is how has the culture, the Igbo culture, affected your music?
Um, Not just the Igbo culture, like African music generally is very rhythmic. It is very, we do a lot of rhythms, percussions, guitar. So that has been imbibed into me since I was a child. Like, you know, rhythm generally is what African music is made up of, Igbo music is made up of. So that has affected, influenced my music in the sense that I have a great sense of rhythm, you'd say.
Hmm.
So yes, I know I have a great sense of reading time because of the influences I've had with my culture.
Are there polyrhythms in Igbo music?
Yeah, they can be. Yes, they can be very complex. They can be very simple. It just ranges. It's very interesting.
And do you
Yeah.
dance as well? Do you do any traditional dancing?
You want me to dance like right now? I will show you.
You know what? How about yes? No. So
Yes.
no, you're grand. So do you actually do traditional Igbo dances? And do you feel like doing that has affected your sense of rhythm?
Yes, if you want to dance to African music, African songs, Igbo music, Nigerian songs, indigenous um, songs, yes, you have to have a sense of time. You have to be able to move to the rhythm. It's all part of the vibe. So yes, that has influenced my sense of time and my sense of rhythm, being able to, African music is very percussive, very rhythmic, very danceable. So yeah, it's easy to have a sense of time and rhythm listening to that over the years. I started playing, I would say about 9, 10 years ago. 10 years ago actually now.
Hmm.
So it's been a long time. It was off and on at first until I started to actually stick with it.
And what's it like learning guitar, which is um, many of us who aren't from Africa, aside from maybe music from the Congo, don't associate guitar mostly with African music. So, who was your teacher? Was it hard to learn guitar?
It wasn't that hard for me because I really, really was passionate about it and I had a lot of interest in learning. And back then, my teacher he was my mentor. He was really good and he really influenced the way that I played. He motivated me, he challenged me. So learning guitar it was not easy, but I would say it was really interesting.
Hmm.
because it was a challenge, and I love challenges. And being able to overcome one challenge and move to the next, and you know how to play this chord, and then you move to the next. It was really interesting and challenging at the same time. I loved it. It was very interesting.
And now the question I'm sure you've heard like ad nauseum, and that is, what was it like being a female guitarist, a female guitar learner in your culture?
Oh yeah, it was kind of tough because, playing guitar as a girl is not something that back then maybe it's not something that people consider that a girl should be doing. I mean, she could be a doctor, she could be anything she wants to be, and she decided to learn to play guitar. Societal wise, the way society looked at me, some people were very encouraging of it. Some people don't mind, and some people were just like, "This is not what you should be doing as a woman, as a girl. You should do something else." So um,
So
that was how it was.
did you encounter
Yeah,
people actually saying like to you, like, you really shouldn't be playing guitar?
yeah, a couple.
Wow.
Yeah, you're a girl, aren't you gonna get married? Aren't you going to like just do something with your life? Why are you just playing guitar and carrying it everywhere?
Wow.
Yes, so it was like, yeah, people actually told me that at least.
And
Hmm.
one of the things that I've noticed from your videos is that, well, a lot of things I've noticed, but one thing that really stands out is you have a great ear. And I'm wondering what
Hmm.
you've done to develop your ear, like you scatting and harmony to your improvisations, and your sense of just your sense of pitch. And your sense of just your sense of pitch when you're singing. How did you develop that?
I wouldn't really say that I had a plan in developing that. I think that it probably is as a result of listening over the years and always trying to replicate what I hear on the guitar. I sing a little bit, so when I sing something, I like to actually play it on the guitar. And so over the years, listening to music, I actually do listen more than I play. Being able to play what I'm thinking, or play what I hear, and
Hmm.
practicing that over and over again kind of just helps you develop your ear. I'm not that great, but I try.
One of your remarkable videos is the John Mayer cover that you did, "Slow Dancing in a Burning Room." And I think it's really remarkable playing. You've done a lot of critical listening and taking apart, let's say, that particular thing that John Mayer did. How did you do it, and what is your process?
Um, I think that when I want to make a cover of a song, especially a cover that is like a classic that a lot of people know and it's easy to get criticized for, I do a lot of research. I listen to not just John Mayer's cover, but different versions of that cover. And then I just have a sense of, everything and how it all works. And then try to create something different from everything that I've heard.
Hmm.
And just kind of, okay, if this, how would I do it my own way? And I just tear apart all these things that I've learned from other covers and other people and what John Mayer did. I watch a lot of his live videos on that particular song, and I just, when you listen to stuff over and over again, kind of start having a sense of how you want yourself to sound. Like you want to sound like yourself when you're doing covers of other people's songs. And if I don't understand it, if I don't get it, or if I feel like it's getting hard, I can slow it down and listen and play, slow it down again, listen and play until I get it.
So you do things repetitively over and over?
Oh my God, yes. Over and over and over until it drives me crazy. Yeah, everybody does that. I mean, musicians, that's what we do.
So you're very
Repetition.
methodical in your practice, right?
Yes, I am.
Sometimes people see the finished product and they have no idea that
Oh
that
my God.
2.5 minutes that they just watched you play, that took 30 hours or something.
Probably, yes. It was a lot of work. It's always a lot of work.
You have a particular vibe that comes through when you're playing. I don't know if you want to call it the Xfactor or if you're even aware of it. It's very clear and transparent. I've seen a lot of the comments on your page, and it says, I feel like you're playing directly to me. When I first saw you, I was like, wow, she's actually playing right to me. Then I scrolled and I saw, oh yeah, there's 1,000 other people who she's playing to also. Yeah, aren't I special, right? So
Yeah.
I think I think that not only that vibe comes through, and I have a question which goes with that, which is, what is that, if you even know, or if you are aware of it? And the second part to that question is, the same thing comes true when you're playing, when you're teaching. For those who don't know, Helen's got beginner teaching courses to take.
Hello and welcome to your Absolute Beginner Guitar series. I am so excited that you're here. My name is Helen. In this series, we're going to be covering some really cool, essential beginner basics. You know, from being able to hold your guitar properly, to using the pick correctly, to playing a few songs, chords.
What is that vibe that I'm talking about? And yeah, what is that?
Yeah, okay. The thing is that I think it's the simplicity of it. That's what I'll say. The realness is what people resonate with. The realness in my teaching, in my videos, the covers, whatever. I try to be simple and I try to be real. And I also really enjoy what I'm doing. So I think people can also see that too. That I really thoroughly try as much as I can to enjoy playing, and people can see that it's just obvious, I guess.
Yes. No, you really connect with what you're doing. And one of the things that I really like is, I'm watching one of your videos and I'm like, yeah, she's going to do this. She's going to what? And then you do something that's super surprising. I want to ask who your influences are.
Oh my God, where do I even start? I have a lot of people that have influenced me over the course of the years. Sometimes I'll say Eric Gills, one, and there's so many of them. Josh Smith is also an amazing one. I love Judge Benson. I love Norman Brown. Jeff Beck is another great player. B.B. King. Oh my God, the list goes on and on and on. And I will say that in all of these people that I listen to, even African players too, like Richard Bona, Lionel Weke, and I take all of this and just try to come up with my own stuff and just like make it my own. and just dissect all of their playing and like just bring something out that is from me.
For those players who are, let's say, intermediate or maybe even advanced players that are watching, how would you suggest that they connect better to what it is that they're playing? Because, you know, we in Instagram, we're up to our necks or foreheads in a sea of shredding, massive technical prowess, really impressive stuff. Like, I mean, this must be the golden age of that. And
Yeah.
a lot of times you see those players and they're not connecting to what they're doing. They're connecting to the physical aspect of it. But I feel like you're connecting to something that transcends that. So what would be your recommendation to those people who want to do that kind of a thing, who want to connect more with what it is they're playing? How do they do that?
I would say that the technicality of playing is good. It's good to be a shredder. It's good to play fast. But at the same time, it is also good to try to have some soul and have some realness. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody cannot be a fast shredder. Even if you play fast, you can still play fast with soul. I mean, Jude Benson is very fast and he plays with soul. I think it's about playing with emotion, with realness, with actual vibe, and not just in the physical, wanting to get it. I think if you just let yourself loose and just realize that it's okay to make mistakes, you don't have to be perfect, it's fine sometimes, and then you can be more in tune with, you know, your feel, the touch, and the vibe, and not just about the technicality and you know, trying to impress people. Yeah, I think
Are
that's
you
what it is.
actively thinking that when you're playing? Are you thinking, I gotta connect to my soul, it's my vibe, I show my vibe? What are you, I mean, is that how you're doing it, or how have you even thought about what's going on inside?
I don't think I've thought about what is going on. I'm just playing. I'm not too focused on, oh man, I'm gonna fail. Yeah, sometimes it's like that, especially when the camera is on.
Yes.
But yeah, exactly. Because when you just turn the camera on, everything just feels like it goes downhill. What you've been playing 10 minutes before, and maybe you turn the camera on, it's like, Jesus, where did it all go? So I'm not saying that I don't know what I'm thinking when I play, but I know that I'm just being myself. That's what I am doing.
So that's what you would suggest to other players, is to just maybe focus on being
Yes, but everybody cannot be like that. Some people, that's what makes us unique in our different ways. You can do whatever you want. People connect with different artists for different reasons. So you don't have to be like all soulful every time to actually connect with people. You can do whatever you want, but just be real and be yourself.
Right. Well,
yeah,
that is amazing, and I want to try and urge people to check you out on YouTube, especially if you are a beginner, an intermediate who really would like to get some really great free lessons, which you have up there. And I know that you've been talking about creating new programs and new courses,
yes.
I have to say.
Uh-huh.
I think that there's really a lot everybody can learn from listening to you, even us older, experienced people. And it's just been great talking to you. So I really want to thank you for coming on here. And hello from Miami,
Thank you so
Nigeria.
Yeah, hi Miami.